Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're exploring the top 4 rare and most expensive Kennedy half-dollar coins. While these coins were first created as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, some of them have become treasures worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars in today's market. From silver issues to scarce varieties, these half-dollars are true gems for collectors. Let's get started. First up, the Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most iconic coins in American history, and the 1969 D issue is a treasure that continues to excite collectors and investors alike. Even in dirty condition, this coin carries immense value because of its silver content, historical importance, and ongoing demand in today's coin market. It is a coin that bridges a significant era in U.S. coinage and remains highly sought after to this day. The Kennedy half-dollar series was first minted in 1964 as a direct tribute to President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. The nation wanted to honor his memory, and within months, the design was completed and placed into circulation. By 1969, the coin was still relatively new in the eyes of collectors, but it had already become a cherished symbol of America's respect for one of its most beloved leaders. The obverse of the 1969 D. Kennedy half-dollar features a striking left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The detail of Kennedy's hair, the strength of his profile, and the powerful inscriptions "Liberty" and "I in God We Trust" create a timeless design that captures Kennedy's legacy and ideals. Below the portrait is the year 1969, along with the Denver D mint mark that identifies its place of striking. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. At the center is a heraldic eagle with a shield on its chest, holding an olive branch in one claw and a bundle of arrows in the other. Above the eagle's head shines a ring of stars, representing the nation. Surrounding the design are the words United States of America and half-dollar, completing the impressive and symbolic artwork. One of the most significant aspects of the 1969 D. Kennedy half-dollar is its composition. Unlike later issues, which transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad alloy, this coin was struck in 40% silver. That silver content alone gives it a guaranteed intrinsic value, making it highly desirable even outside the numismatic community. The fact that it represents the final years of silver coinage only adds to its desirability. Collectors prize this coin not just for its silver, but for its historical role. The 1969 D issue is one of the last circulating Kennedy half-dollars struck with silver before the series shifted entirely to clad coinage in 1971. That places the 1969 D in a special category, the end of an era. For those who want to own a piece of the final chapter in America's circulating silver history, this coin is a must-have. In terms of rarity, the 1969 D half-dollar stands out because, while millions were struck, many were melted down during periods of high silver prices. Surviving examples have been hoarded, and with time, fewer coins remain available to collectors. Those still in circulation or found in collections today carry both numismatic and bullion appeal, making them rare finds in the open market. Even in dirty or circulated condition, the 1969 D. Kennedy half-dollar commands strong interest. Collectors know that condition cannot erase the silver content or the historical power behind this coin. In fact, many see circulated examples as more authentic and full of character, showing the journey of a coin that passed through countless hands in America's late 1960s economy. Current market demand for the 1969 D. Kennedy half-dollar is exceptionally strong. Silver investors purchase them for their bullion value, while coin collectors pursue them as key pieces of the Kennedy series. At auctions, coin shows, and private sales, these coins regularly trade above face value, with premiums depending on silver prices, collector demand, and condition. Even in dirty or worn states, they are worth far more than 50 cents. In terms of dollar value, the 1969 D. Kennedy half-dollar often sells for several dollars based purely on silver content, with higher premiums attached in numismatic markets. Coins in better conditions can fetch significantly higher prices, and even circulated or dirty examples are quickly snapped up by buyers. This makes the 1969 D one of the few coins where even non-collectors are eager to invest. For collectors, the appeal goes beyond the price tag. Owning a 1969 D is like holding a piece of American history, an artifact of both the Kennedy legacy and the nation's silver coinage tradition. Its design, composition, and story combine to create a coin that is far more than money. It is a tangible connection to a pivotal moment in U.S. history. Tips for collectors include keeping these coins stored properly, even if found in dirty condition. With careful cleaning by professionals or secure protective storage, the coin's appeal can be preserved for decades to come. Many collectors choose to have them graded, especially those in higher condition, ensuring authenticity and unlocking higher market potential. Another tip is to seek out coins with strong details and visible mint marks, even if circulation wear is present. Kennedy half dollars, especially the silver issues, are increasingly scarce in circulation, and each one pulled from the market represents an investment that will only grow stronger as time passes. The 1969 D. Kennedy half dollar also offers excellent investment potential. Unlike modern clad issues, its silver content ensures that it will always carry base value tied to the metal market. At the same time, its historical importance drives numismatic premiums. This dual appeal makes it one of the most secure and profitable coins to collect today. The 1969 Kennedy half dollar with the D mint mark is far more than just 50 cents. Even in dirty condition, it remains a rare and valuable coin with silver weight, historical importance, and powerful collector demand. Its legacy as part of the final era of silver coinage in the United States ensures that it will remain a high-demand treasure in the action market for decades to come. Every serious collector and investor should see this coin as a must-have, a timeless piece that carries both big value and enduring respect. Next up, the Kennedy half dollar is one of the most beloved and widely recognized coins in American history, and the 1996 issue with the P mint mark is no exception. Even in circulated condition, this coin stands as a remarkable collector's item, holding both historical significance and enduring value in today's thriving coin market. The combination of its unique design, place in American coinage history, and strong collector demand makes it a treasure worth knowing about. The Kennedy half dollar series was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. Americans were eager to honor their fallen leader, and within months, the half dollar was redesigned to carry Kennedy's portrait. Ever since then, the series has remained popular among collectors, with each year and mint mark carrying its own special place in history. The 1996 P issue represents a continuation of this legacy. On the obverse of the 1996 Kennedy half dollar is the iconic portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. His profile faces left, showing strength, dignity, and leadership. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "I in God We Trust," along with the date 1996 below. The P mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, is an essential detail that adds character and uniqueness to this issue. Turning to the reverse, we see the powerful presidential seal, crafted by designer Frank Gasparo. The eagle, with its outstretched wings and shield upon its chest, clutches arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing America's strength and commitment to peace. Encircling the eagle are 50 stars, representing unity and the states of the nation. The inscriptions "United States of America" and half dollar complete this bold and symbolic design. One of the most fascinating features of the 1996 Kennedy half dollar is its composition. By this time, half dollars were no longer minted in silver for circulation, but rather in a copper-nickel clad alloy. While it lacks the silver of earlier issues, its numismatic value is derived from its history, design, and collector demand. Even without silver content, its popularity has never diminished. The 1996 P Kennedy half dollar is also notable because, during this era, half dollars were not widely used in everyday transactions. Many people hoarded them, set them aside, or collected them directly from banks. This reduced circulation means that finding circulated examples today carries a certain charm, as they are harder to spot in pocket change. Rarity plays an important role in the demand for this coin. While millions were minted, many remain in collections, tucked away, and not often available on the open market. That scarcity in circulation creates collector excitement. Every time a 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar surfaces, it attracts interest because it represents a coin not commonly found in daily commerce. Even circulated coins like the one we are highlighting today hold remarkable value. The slight wear and signs of circulation do not take away from the beauty and historical importance of the coin. Instead, these details tell the story of a coin that lived in the American economy, carrying the image of a beloved president and the symbolism of the nation for decades. Collector demand for the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar remains strong. Kennedy collectors, half-dollar enthusiasts, and general U.S. coin collectors all see this issue as an essential addition to their collections. Whether in circulated condition or higher grades, the coin continues to attract steady attention in coin shows, auctions, and private sales. In terms of market value, the 1996 Kennedy half-dollar with the P mint mark typically sells above its face value of 50 cents. Even in circulated condition, collectors are willing to pay several dollars to own this coin. Higher-grade examples, or those in uncirculated condition, can sell for much more, showing the growing investment potential of this series. One of the reasons values remain strong is the coin's timeless connection to President Kennedy. Few coins carry such a powerful emotional link to history, and that link ensures long-term demand. As new generations of collectors discover the Kennedy half-dollar series, coins like the 1996 P will continue to rise in value and prestige. For collectors, the key is preservation. Even circulated examples can be kept in protective holders to prevent further wear and preserve their appearance. Many collectors also choose to grade these coins, especially if they are in better-than-average circulated condition, which can unlock higher value and attract serious buyers. Tips for collectors include searching through bank rolls or estate sales, where Kennedy half-dollars are often found. Many people save these coins without realizing their collectible value, which means treasures like the 1996 P can still be discovered in unexpected places. Adding them to your collection now ensures you are building wealth through history. Another tip is to collect Kennedy half-dollars by date and mint mark. Building a full set is an exciting challenge, and coins like the 1996 P represent a vital piece of the puzzle. Completing such a collection not only brings personal satisfaction, but also creates a set that can be worth significantly more as a whole. The 1996 Kennedy half-dollar with the P mint mark is not just a coin. It is a link to history, a collector's prize, and a piece of enduring value. Even in circulated condition, it is highly sought after in today's action market, bringing in big dollar value and long-term potential for growth. Its design, its symbolism, and its legacy all combine to make it one of the shining stars of modern U.S. coinage. The 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar proves that even modern coins can carry immense collector value. It stands as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of American pride, and a powerful investment opportunity. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin deserves a place in your collection. Its demand is strong, its value is growing, and its story is timeless. Next up, the Kennedy half-dollar stands as one of the most iconic and admired coins in American numismatic history, and the 1981 issue with the D mint mark is a shining example of why collectors continue to seek out these treasures. With its enduring design, rich historical background, and steady demand in today's coin market, the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar remains a coin of remarkable appeal and increasing value. The Kennedy half-dollar series was first released in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The American people wanted a way to honor their fallen leader, and the half-dollar was chosen as the canvas for this lasting tribute. Since then, the coin has carried Kennedy's likeness for decades, making it one of the longest-running designs in modern U.S. coinage history. The 1981 Kennedy half-dollar carries forward that legacy with pride. Struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark, this coin reflects the craftsmanship and dedication of an era in which coin collecting was already becoming a widespread passion. The very fine condition of this piece shows it has been preserved with care, keeping its sharp details and original luster alive for collectors today. On the obverse, the coin displays Gilroy Roberts' famous portrait of President Kennedy. His profile, facing left, conveys determination, hope, and leadership. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "I in God We Trust" frame the portrait, while the date 1981 anchors the design at the bottom. This portrait has become one of the most recognized in U.S. coinage, admired by collectors and historians alike. The reverse of the 1981 half-dollar is equally powerful, featuring Frank Gasparo's rendition of the presidential seal. The heraldic eagle, with its wings spread proudly, holds arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, embodying both America's strength and its commitment to peace. Surrounding the eagle are 50 stars, a timeless symbol of unity among the states. The inscriptions "United States of America" and half-dollar complete the impressive imagery. The composition of the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar is a copper-nickel-clad alloy, a blend that replaced silver in circulation coins after 1970. While it does not carry intrinsic silver content, the true value of this coin lies in its history, condition, and the ever-growing demand from collectors. Its beauty and symbolism make it far more valuable than its face value of 50 cents. One of the standout features of the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar is that it was one of the final issues of the series struck for wide circulation before the coin became less commonly used in everyday commerce. As time went on, half-dollars were pulled out of daily transactions, and many were stored away, adding to their collectible charm. Rarity plays a significant role in the market value of this coin. While millions were minted, the number of coins preserved in very fine or higher condition has dwindled over the years. Circulated examples often show heavy wear, but finding one in very fine condition, with details still sharp and eye-catching, is a special treat for any collector. Collector demand for the 1981 D. Kennedy half-dollar has remained consistently strong. Not only do Kennedy enthusiasts chase this issue, but it is also a key piece for anyone attempting to build a complete set of Kennedy half-dollars by date and mint mark. The Denver Mint coin of 1981 ensures that a collection feels whole and historically complete. In today's action-packed coin market, the 1981 D. Kennedy half-dollar in very fine condition brings significant value. While its face value is 50 cents, collectors often pay multiple dollars for well-preserved examples. Higher-grade pieces, or those with exceptional eye appeal, can fetch even more, showing that this coin carries real investment potential. What drives this demand is the emotional and historical connection to President Kennedy. Few coins have captured the public's imagination the way the Kennedy half-dollar has. Each piece is more than a coin. It is a miniature memorial, a reminder of leadership, and a piece of American history in tangible form. For collectors looking to secure this coin, the key is preservation. Protecting the coin in a holder or album ensures it retains its beauty and prevents further wear. Even in very fine condition, a coin can retain and grow its value if properly cared for, making it a wise addition to any numismatic portfolio. Tips for finding the 1981 D. Kennedy half-dollar include searching coin shows, estate sales, and reputable dealers. Many collectors underestimate how often these coins are still hidden away in drawers and collections, waiting to be rediscovered. With some patience and persistence, securing a strong example of this coin is very achievable. Another great collecting strategy is to build a set of Kennedy half-dollars spanning multiple decades. Starting with the 1981 D coin gives collectors a solid piece from the middle era of the series, bridging the classic silver issues of the 1960s with the modern copper-nickel issues of later years. Sets that span decades are particularly attractive to future buyers and investors. The 1981 D. Kennedy half-dollar proves that even coins from the late 20th century can carry both historical weight and financial promise. Its design, condition, and collector demand ensure it will never be overlooked. In today's market, it remains a strong and growing favorite, with values that reflect its importance in U.S. coinage. The 1981 Kennedy half-dollar with the D mint mark is far more than a piece of currency. It is a tribute to history, a collector's gem, and a valuable asset in today's numismatic world. Its story continues to inspire, its demand remains high, and its value continues to rise. Every collector should make space for this remarkable coin, because owning it means holding a piece of American pride and legacy in your hands. Next up, the Kennedy half-dollar remains one of the most powerful and enduring coins in American history, and the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar is a standout example of its timeless appeal. Struck in Denver, this coin carries with it not only the memory of President John F. Kennedy, but also the story of America's transition into a new era of coinage and collecting. Today, it has become a prized possession in the numismatic market, especially in very good condition. The Kennedy half-dollar series was born in 1964, immediately after the tragic assassination of President Kennedy in November 1963. The nation longed for a way to honor its beloved leader, and the half-dollar was chosen as the perfect denomination to carry his image. The design was quickly approved and released, becoming one of the most emotionally significant coins in U.S. history. By 1971, the series had already become well-established, but major changes were underway. The United States had just ended the era of silver circulating coinage, and the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar became the first issue to be struck entirely in copper-nickel-clad composition for circulation. This marked a turning point in American money, making the 1971 issue a landmark piece in numismatic history. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. His profile faces left, capturing the youthful optimism and determined spirit of the late president. Surrounding his portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "I in God We Trust," along with the year 1971 proudly at the bottom, making this coin instantly recognizable and admired by collectors around the world. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, is equally impressive. It showcases the presidential seal, with a bold eagle spreading its wings wide, clutching arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other. Encircled by 50 stars, this design symbolizes America's unity, strength, and readiness for peace. The words "United States of America" and half-dollar complete the powerful imagery, leaving no doubt about this coin's patriotic importance. The 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small D mint mark just below Kennedy's neck on the obverse. This mint mark adds a layer of identity and value to the coin, as collectors often build complete sets of Kennedy half-dollars by date and mint mark. The Denver strike of 1971 is one of the most sought-after coins from this transitional period. One of the unique features of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is its role as the first widely circulated half-dollar of the modern clad era. While the earlier 1964 issue contained 90% silver and the 1965 to 1970 issues contained 40% silver, the 1971 coin removed silver entirely for circulation. This shift makes the 1971 issue historically important, as it reflects the changing economic realities of the time. In terms of rarity, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar had a large mintage, but coins in very good condition remain desirable. Many of these coins saw heavy circulation and became worn down, which is why collectors place higher value on examples that still retain their strong details and overall eye appeal. Very good condition examples like the one we are discussing today show their history while still shining as collectible treasures. Collector demand for this coin is consistently high, as the Kennedy half-dollar series remains one of the most popular in American numismatics. Every serious collector of modern U.S. coins includes this issue, and the 1971 D in particular is essential for completing a clad Kennedy half-dollar set. The demand is even stronger for coins in better preserved conditions, where the details of Kennedy's portrait and the eagle on the reverse remain sharp. On today's action-packed coin market, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar carries value well beyond its 50-cent face. In very good condition, its market price is often several times its denomination, and higher-grade pieces can bring in even greater returns. Collectors and investors alike recognize the opportunity in holding this coin, knowing its historical and emotional appeal continues to drive demand. The value of the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar is not just in its market price, but also in its role as a transitional coin. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and this coin tells a story of change in America's money system, change in the economy, and change in the way people viewed coinage. That story alone makes it a compelling and valuable asset in any collection. For those looking to add this coin to their collection, it is important to seek out pieces that retain strong detail and original character. Even coins with light circulation wear, such as those in very good condition, can hold significant collector appeal when properly cared for. Protecting the coin in a holder or album will preserve its condition and help it grow in value over time. The best way to find a 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar is through coin dealers, estate collections, or even coin shows, where these gems often surface. They also appear in old rolls and bank bags, making them exciting discoveries for collectors who still enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Each coin found feels like uncovering a piece of history. Tips for collectors include focusing on coins with strong luster, clear strikes, and visible details in Kennedy's hair and the eagle's wings. These features elevate the coin's desirability and ensure it will remain a highlight in any collection. Building a set of Kennedy half dollars that includes the 1971 D makes your collection historically complete and attractive to future buyers. The 1971 D Kennedy half dollar shows that not every coin needs to be silver to carry immense value. Its legacy, design, and role in numismatic history make it one of the most important clad coins ever minted. For collectors, it represents both the continuation of Kennedy's memory and the evolution of American money. In conclusion, the Kennedy half dollar 1971 with the D mint mark in very good condition is a must-have coin that shines in today's market. Its design honors one of America's most beloved presidents. Its history marks a turning point in U.S. coinage, and its demand ensures lasting value. Every collector should seek this coin because owning it means holding a piece of history, patriotism, and true numismatic treasure in your hands.